the outer space that spreads out endlessly. It is the Earth that existence of the only life is confirmed in that. However, as the progress of global warming and environmental destruction, the life of the Earth that carrying we human beings is on the verge of crisis. One of the causes is the problem of industrial waste. Along with the change and the diversification of the social life, we got various wastes. Above all, the handling of organic waste is troublesome. It needs expenses on shipping charge, labor costs, fuel costs, etc. for processing, and it causes problems of the environmental pollution by the occurring of toxic substances. However, the world trend is toward the circulation of society by recycling waste as resources. It is a device that to process organic waste without occurring toxic substance and resourcing to superior product. Future-oriented subcritical water reactor system and recycle machine. It is a machine which contributes to an anti-global measure, the global environment, and in addition, it is the device that is in step with the times. Recycle machine can process all organic waste. In other words, can process all the waste that could be burned. Please look. General household garbage, urban garbage, livestock waste, plastic waste, medical waste. Recycle machine can process all flammable waste, sludge of sewage water and etc., agriculture waste, woody waste, burned ash of incinerators, etc. Processing various wastes is possible.
For processing flammable waste, what should we do with the various toxic substances, bad smell, filthy water, etc.? If we burn it?
Please don't worry about it. There is no incineration process in recycle machine system. The treatment is not burning, but by subcritical water reaction. Recycle machine is a subcritical water reaction device. When the temperature and the pressure of water are raised to 375 and 22 MPa, 220 atmosphere, it becomes uniform fluid that is neither steam nor water. This point is called critical point. If the state of water is lower than the critical point, it is called subcritical water, and the reaction with this water is called hydrothermal reaction. Through this hydrothermal reaction, the molecular of organic substance, for instance starch and the protein, respectively dissolve to glucose and amino acid, and decompose to low molecular. That is, the solid substances are liquidized. It is very safe and environmentally friendly, but different with the organic solvent, because it is a hydrothermal reaction.
If there is no incineration process, what kind of merit is there?
There is no incineration, which is the process by subcritical reaction without burning. Besides, the wastes are closed in the process. If processing the flammable waste is by burning, the various toxic substances occur. For example, carbon dioxide, dioxin, nitrous suboxide come out with bad smell, would damage the neighboring environment. Recycle machine does not generate toxic substance, bad smell, or filthy water. The recycle machine contributes to anti-warming countermeasures of the Earth's environment and the solution of the environmental problem greatly.
What does the process the product turn into if processing wastes are closed without burning?
The molecules of organic substances turns into low molecule and the state becomes powder through liquid from solid. Moreover, it is germ-free and scent-free. In addition, we are surprised by the inspect results of residual dioxin and heavy metal, which is below the national safety standard level. In fact, it is germ-free and safe. However, if making it compost, the speed for occurrence of useful microbe, such as yeast funguses, is quick, and it becomes to excellent soil surprisingly in a short time. The product processed by recycle machine turns into high-quality product.
What kind of product could be used from the processed waste specifically?
The carbohydrates, protein, fat, etc. of product processed by recycle machine turned into the condition that near to the various organic acids such as saccharides, amino acid, acetic acid, and so on, without limit. In other words, it can become nutritious feed and nutritious compost. Please look at the successful example of making processed product into feed and compost. It helps beef cattle fattening. In addition, it can be manufactured from cow dung as compost. It can also help the growth of farm products. In a farm, it is used as manure for tomatoes and strawberries. It could make significant progress, such as quick growth, harvest of big fruit, produce of sweetness and tasty. After processing by Recycle machine, the waste turns into a high-quality product and becomes an excellent byproduct. It is a solution which is usable as a liquid fertilizer containing a lot of nourishment. In the treating process, the adjustment of quantity of water and the addition of sawdust and scrap wood are useful. The liquid fertilizer occurs by the processing at a high temperature and high pressure. To scatter the processed product to the leaves or the soil of plant, the damage from diseases and harmful insects got decreased, and the effect of pesticide, compost, etc. got raised. However, it will not damage the environment of living beings and plants. Recycle machine not only makes waste to process product, but also makes the byproduct to be used effectively.
Though I think that it is a splendid waste disposal treatment device. Was it approved by an official organization?
The product processed by Recycle machine. It is in a germ-free state, as had explained before, and residual dioxin and the heavy metal are lower than safety standard value of the country. The revolutionary function was accepted by the country and acquired in Japan on July 21, 2000. It gained high evaluation and is applying for international patent in many foreign countries. It was granted a patent in Hong Kong on December 12, 2008.
Though I understood that it is a superior device, does the cost be a problem?
The size of Recycle machine 2, which is 2.5 meters in width, 4.5 meters in height, is small, but the quantity of waste for process is large. The 2 cubic meters quantity of waste could be processed in 15 minutes to 1 hour. The device is small, but the quantity of waste processed is large and in a short time. However, the work staff only needs 2 to 3 people. In comparison with the incineration facilities, cost is about 1 to 3 to 1 to 5. It is a marked difference in comparison with the other processing methods. And it is a device system which attaches great importance to the production merit of customers for various wastes. For example, we propose the automation to use a crusher, conveyor, and so on. Of course, it is safe, hygienic, and maintenance is easy.